All right, my senior guest tonight is Katie, the Sheriff Rounds. Call her the Sheriff because Katie always controls and patrols the court on both ends, and that kind of dictates a lot of stuff that's going on. She's had a very successful athletic career here at McFarland. We'd like to share get some of her senior thoughts here tonight. Katie, just a couple personal things in that. Favorite TV show?
This Is Us.
Very popular one. Favorite movie?
Girls Trip.
Okay, I'm sorry I haven't seen that. Probably won't. Favorite restaurant and food?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite restaurant, but I
Okay.
really like scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Good way to start off the day. What kind of car do you drive, Katie?
I drive a 2003 Honda CR-V.
Okay. And also, I ask all you kids too, what's one thing you'd really like to do for the world if you were in charge?
I would promote peace.
And that's a very good thought. I'm sure everybody would go along with that. Okay, next question then. You had a brother Benjamin who went through a very successful athletic career with Benjamin also in that. What kind of influence, if any, did Benjamin have on you and, how you viewed high school and going through it, following him?
Well, I definitely got the ins and outs of what to do and what not to do and how to go through and really appreciate sports and know that, you never know which game's going to be your last and really appreciate playing sports.
What do you mean, never know which one's going to be your last? Because what have you seen?
Well,
What's happened to some kids?
Lots of injuries happen. Also, when you get done playing, you don't always know where you're going, what your next step is, so you don't know if you're going to get another game or not.
Right. Okay, why don't you tell us about some of the other activities that you've done throughout high school, and if you want to throw in even some of the awards you've won or something else. But basically, I'm interested in other activities so we can see how well-rounded you were.
Yes. Well, I play volleyball and I run track, but I'm also involved in DECA, which is the business club here in McFarland, and I really enjoy that. You get to go to conferences and you get to compete, and I do student council. I've been involved with planning for things and helping out the school. I'm also involved in ambassadors, and we do volunteering, and the Giving Tree is coming up, so we usually take some of the cards and we go shopping and we buy presents for kids who can't necessarily afford them. We also do that for NHS, which I'm involved in, National Honor Society, which is a lot of volunteering as well.
Are there enough hours in the day for you to get all this stuff done?
Not quite. Not enough.
I'm going to tell you, to all you people watching this interview too, that's how neat these kids are, and especially to you too. Kudos to you for doing everything. And would that be your advice to other kids as they enter high school to do what?
Yeah, for sure. Get involved. Try out new things. If there's a club you might want to join, don't be afraid to join it, even if your friends aren't doing it.
Right.
Just really get involved in the school and the community.
Very precious years of your life, high school. You listed your proudest moment. It didn't have anything to do with basketball, but why don't you share it with us? Because I think this is pretty cool. With volleyball, 1,000. What does that number mean to you?
I earned 1,000 kills for my high school volleyball career, and I was the first McFarland volleyball player to ever do that.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations. That's really neat. And you should be proud of that. That's quite an accomplishment. I want to ask you, what life's lessons have you kind of learned from all this stuff? What kind of things have you picked up where you say, boy, this is going to help me in the future?
Definitely appreciate everyone around you, even if they don't do the most important job or the biggest thing that gets the most credit, but appreciate everyone, even for doing the little things.
I think that's really neat too. I think you're hearing, as we've heard from other interviews with other kids, just how important not yourself is, but others, and appreciating them and working with others. That's a great thing you can take with you.
For sure.
If you had one word to describe, let's leave this just with basketball. One word to describe your basketball experience over the 4 years you've been through here. What might be that word, and just why would that come to your mind? Maybe a real proud moment or something really exciting that happened?
Well, a word that kind of describes it, something you might not think about, would be educational. I've learned so much through these 4 years from Coach Willickett and my teammates and the assistant coaches that we've had and everything that has happened. I've really learned so much.
Okay. Would you say you've learned things not just on the court but outside of the court, practice and other things?
For sure, how to handle situations that I go through every day and tough things that might happen to me, I learned how to handle
Okay,
things.
that's really good. What about future plans? What do you see yourself doing next year?
I currently don't know where I'd want to go to school, but
Okay.
I think I want to play volleyball in college.
Okay.
And I'm still undecided in what I want to study and what I want to do after college. I'm
Okay.
trying to take it one day at a time right now.
Do you kind of have some colleges looking at you to play some volleyball next year?
Yeah, I have been communicating with a few schools.
Have you been on some visits?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so it's just a matter of
Yeah.
kind of looking at all the possibilities and then
For
deciding
sure.
what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. Just like I did with the others, I'm going to give you a chance for some final shout-outs to, I give shout-outs to people
Yeah.
during games and that,
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, it's your stage right now. You can say anything you'd like to the coach, to the community, to your parents, to your brother, to anything.
Okay.
What's a final thing you'd kind of like to share with McFarland right now? You can do it.
Well, thanks for all the support throughout the 4 years and coming to the game, watching the games through this YouTube channel. It really means a lot. Shout out to my family watching this, probably my dad for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He always watches it the next day. My grandparents who are probably traveling the country in their,
Would that be Grandma and Grandpa Lloyd
Yes.
from Janesville? Yes,
Yeah.
we've got them on the sheet.
they travel a lot, so.
I like to do that. So
Hmm.
I guess we're going to kind of put a wrap on this. But again, I really want to tell you how proud I am of you and everything you've done. You've been a great representative of the community of McFarland
Thank you.
in all sports. And even from hearing you talk, you've done so many other things positive for the school district, for the community, and that oftentimes people don't see. So kudos to you. I think that's really neat, something to be really proud of. So as I say to everybody else, make sure you stay healthy,
Yep.
continue to make good choices, and remember McFarland, Wisconsin, right?
Of course.
Okay? So thank you again very much for sharing a few minutes and some thoughts with us, and best of luck to you in the future,
Thank you.
Katie. You're very special.
Thank you.